Ember's already doing about 450 crits.
Yeah.
With just a normal attack.
Yeah, he's hitting very, very strong. But Queen is the top farmer in this game as well. So she's there with a Hex and BKB.
And V turns on the ulti, instantly gets Light Strike Array, as well as the Shards keeping the rest of his teammates out. They rock it, they stun and control. The ulti's doing its work, and it has good lasso, but the Yule Scepter up in time, but Xiao Wei bursted down by Fade. The BKB protected for a while, and LGD getting destroyed into their own tier 4 towers. They soul rip up as much as they can for Envy to keep them alive on the front lines. They never even burned the Aegis Immortal. The buyback will be there from Jaro. They have to keep this bottom ranks alive. They cannot allow C9 to do it. Side of Fist Searing Chain, that's one way. There's no, well, actually, they have cooldown still up. That's still available for them at the moment.
Yeah, they do have cooldown, but they're also outnumbered so hard. And C9 realizing, hey, that was a good fight. We're losing our tombstone. It's going down. Let's back out, reset, and enjoy what we did. Pat on the back, and we'll come back tomorrow, you know?
Yep.
So they still have plenty of time on their Aegis as well. If they back up and heal straight away, they could come back with the Aegis and use it again.
I'm still thinking of all the scenarios that could have happened for LGD. That's still okay for them. Like, the Ember Spirit didn't die, didn't have to buy back, so he's holding on to his money for now. Yes, the Gyro had to sacrifice himself, but it's BKB, Helm, and the Dominator. Yes, he wants to have a Demon Edge eventually into a Monkey King bar, but for now, he can flash farm that up later. LGD, it hurts them, but it doesn't cripple them.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the most painful things, though, is if the Gyrocopter gets grabbed like that.
Envy, he is now battling up against maybe one-on-one. Just wants it to pop. Okay, that's it.
That's perfectly
How long does
fine.
it have left on it? Okay, the Aegis only had another 30 seconds, 10, maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah, so that still doesn't matter at all. Of course, it's nice to try, but
it kind of looked like something weird at the start.
Yeah, it was kind of a strange fight. You will see it sometimes when someone fights with the Aegis. Anyway,
it doesn't make, like, if it was the old Aegis, it would make more sense. But now, now the Aegis has regeneration properties anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter at all, as you would still get your full HP, no matter if you fight or not. Queen is up to 4.5k gold right now. Holy bananas. He's going to add up some strong item next.
What do you go for? Is this just the Aghanim, so you go back into the older build?
You need armor. I think
maybe go the Shivas on him.
Yeah, you could definitely go Shivas on Queen as well in this game. So I believe either Shivas or Skadi on her. You need something that's going to bring some survivability. The Skadi gives some armor and gives plenty of HP and good stats overall. And also having that slow available to attack the Gyro with is super good. But she actually did purchase... Oh, she's going for the Aghanims now. Or no? Yeah, she is. So Queen Aghanims is the next item. That was not an item that I would have predicted, actually. Because they don't fight every 40 seconds. They fight roughly once every 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You know, the cooldown on the ulti doesn't seem to hurt her.
I agree. Or maybe it's this... Well, no, yeah.
They're just predicting that they will turn up the heat and fight more frequently now. And having the AoE damage against...
Here they come. Snowball in onto Eternal Envy. It was a very short range one. Punching him up in towards the air. The tombstone still drops from No-Tell. And they lasso back Xiao Wei. He is so far away. Can make and potentially Yule Scepter just to buy some time. But time is all they're going to get from this. Xiao Wei will still end up dying. And this will mean the Tier 2 tower will go down. But the Tombstone has been expended for this and the lasso. In fact, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chain, Fader trapped underneath the tower into your Walrus Punch and Call Down. They actually don't even take the tower.
Yeah, they forced him off the tower. They only lost Alina, so this is very good. And the Tombstone was committed. So once again, C9 have to kind of back off. They don't have the Razor ulti anymore as well, so just waiting for their next push.
They do at least find the Radiant Observer Ward finally.
It lived for a long time.
In the last 1 minute of his life.
It had a long, good life. It was a happy word.
Alright, so if you're Ember now, okay, don't worry. I'm already answering my own question by checking out the fact he's got the Daedalus recipe on the courier.
Yes.
So the full Daedalus is going to be purchased from Maybe. There's no saving for buyback for him.
Yeah, almost all the Embers that we have seen, when it comes to the choice of buyback or first Daedalus, they always pick up the Daedalus. Because it's such a big change in the next team fight. You're going to be so much more dangerous having the full Daedalus.
I should actually flag too, the fact that Xiao Wei died means that the gem of LGD was passed over to Cloud9.
Oh, they actually stole that gem. Yeah.
Yep. So they've got two gems. One's over on the Batrider, and the other one's over on the Lion. So this Observer Ward, which is also placed on the first hard camp of the Radiant side, is just sitting there right next to the other Radiant Observer Ward. The vision is coated everywhere across Radiant jungle.
That's one of the closest camps as well, like one of the few that you can farm when you're feeling on your back foot, when you are pressured back into your base. So having that blocked really hurts you. You need to get that removed.
Well, Wes maybe meant to find his farm. Like, he moves over and he's realized, wait, our camp didn't spawn. Why is my camp not here? I can't farm up.
They did stack the Ancients, though, so they're trying to prepare farm for themselves, but it's only a double stack right now. Need to wait until it's a little bit more to really go there and get some value.
So you got to find money for both Sylar as, like... So the Dallas is on Ember. Do you prioritize Sylar getting into a Monkey King bar now? Because, again, we're looking at this bait train.
I think you have to have some damage on Sylar soon. Yeah, you need to get the MKB, definitely. You could even go Divine, like, honestly. Just need damage in the next fight. But I think you're still not as desperate that you have to go Divine straight up. Go for the MKB is probably fine.
Cloud9 scouted out the LGD stack, killed off the one range creep, which was the trader of the Dire side that was stacking for the Radiant, and then leave a ward behind. So they're not actually taking the stack. They're waiting until LGD tries to do it, and then we'll probably come and counter-initiate. But they're looking for Roshan now.
Poor range creep, dude. He got a bribe. It was so good. An
He
offer
made
he
him an
can't
offer he
resist.
can't
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, LGD this time around are in a lot better position to go in for Roshan, but Cloud9 have their same Dire ward up, their same Roshan ward, so the Satyr has to be set instead. Now, this belongs to the Gyrocopter, so he's moving in and realizing, okay, Roshan's got basically no life taken from him, but they're definitely there.
Yeah, and they are going to move up a little bit here. They find the ward.
Yep.
But running up there and actually killing it, a little bit scary against Batrider.
But when you put a Spirit in also inside the pit, there's no way that Cloud9 are going to feel comfortable to go for Roshan.
They put their ward, but they're never going to check that because they know the enemy are close. They don't want to walk up there. So even though the Observer Ward is in range, they're just too scared to walk close to the river.
Actually, sentry warding everywhere. But they're not... For all the ward places they're doing, because they pinged out the fact the camp was blocked. But they didn't sentry ward that. They sentry ward on the river edge and not deeper in.
Yeah.
So either LGD know about the ward and don't care, or they just forgot.
They definitely know about the ward. I believe they may have forgotten because, you know, focus on so many other things, Roshan coming up. But that's still a big deal. They need to get rid of that ward. It gives very good vision as well as blocking one of their most important resources.
The Spirit just timed out for Ember Spirit, and Cloud9, they went into it. You've now got a full Skadi over on Eternal Envy, so he's become almost 3k worth of life tanky.
Yeah, he's super, super strong. He's a very dangerous threat right now, and no matter what item he adds up next, I think he's reaching that terminal status where he can actually just go. Oh, the poor range creeps, dude. Come on, Envy. Oh, he got away. Okay.
It's like no mercy for the trader.
Damn.
And now they get rid of that Dire Observer Ward. Finally. And Cloud9, well, they're going to smoke. So either it's a jump into the pit, which would be useless because the Spirit's there.
They want to fight. They want to fight straight up.
But LGD don't. But LGD is still grouped up as 5, and they're on the other side.
Oh, this could be terrible. They're going to show themselves on this creep wave. Actually, no time for that. They're going to go.
Fader actually blinked forward, so the smoke now breaks, but LGD, there's your jump in. Yao punching him off, Bone 7. He gets a drag back over on Xiao and Fader explodes the Dazzle. They move quickly over towards Sylar. Xiao, the Shallow Grave's keeping him alive, but where's your extra health? The Ember Spirit's not doing enough of worth. Maybe he's just running away. Once again, the sole survivor of LGD, and Bone 7's trying something. They found him. They get the Hex. It's going to be a team wipe in favor of Cloud9. LGD, they'll probably lose Rax at this point.
Every single hero brought down. Oh boy, this is complete disaster. They only have buyback on a Tusk. Like, this is definitely Rax. There is tier 2 towers defending on the other side still, so they cannot double Rax it. But this is just terrible. They might even keep pushing. 50 seconds on Ember and 45 on Jaro. At least they're going to take the Rax back off and kill Roshan in the time of this death.
Yep.
I think that's what they're going to go for as well. Envy was thinking about going mid there. He was like, can we get 2 racks out of this? I think they're going to go the safe play.
There's too much of a creep wave in mid. It'll take you too long to mop it up. But you can take the tier 2 tower at least after this and then go for Roshan. So we have Tuskar as well as Lena back up again. Bone 7's just searching around, and it is just going to be the back out. No reason to overstay your welcome. And now, unless you can find yourself a pick off, there's your Sonic Wave going again. The Shallow Grave protecting Xiao Wei, but the double stun in from Misery. They found Yao. He's down for the count. Xiao Wei, is there enough life? The Yule Scepter just trying to buy time for something, but there's nothing that can save him. The buyback came back in, but he's snowballing into the middle of all of Cloud9. Tossed around. This could be a quicker GG. The cooldown's in a nice position. Misery dropping quickly, but Eternal Envy, he's leeching out. Well, nothing.
Ember.
He hasn't taken any damage. The Ember Spirit's back into the fight, chasing him down. Bone 7 successful TP away, and Envy just trying to man mode the rest of LGD. Side fisting and spiriting back and forward. Maybe we'll finally get the kill. A triple kill for Sylar.
Look at Sylar's gold.
1300 just for it.
Just press enter and look at the gold that Sylar got from that team fight.
He took 3,033 gold from that fight. And Dazzle was second place with 2,310.
Yeah, that was so much money, and they also just used the buyback on Tusk, but that doesn't matter. Like, who cares?
He lost
about
1,300. Like,
who cares about Tusk's gold? Like, he's not relevant in this game because he's not strong enough already. He's not gonna get an item that makes him relevant. So C9, they killed a lot, but they definitely overstayed their welcome, and they paid for it. They paid a lot.
Yeah, because now you look and see what effect it's going to have. You can't just jump yourself in and take Roshan. Like you actually don't even take the tier 2 tower in the middle lane.
Yeah, as you say, Roche is not a safe option anymore for C9, as it was before. They could have taken lane and Roche guaranteed, but instead they pursued to kill these poor supports that were alive without their cores.
Supports now, which are able to afford up things like cloaks, looking towards Glimmer Staff later, Glimmer Cape, and the 4 staff he's actually bought.
Indeed, they are getting more and more resources now on the side of LGD, but as we say that, there's also Yule Scepter, Blink, and Force Staff on his Lion. Misery is having a really nice game, and has played really well throughout the entire audio.
Yeah, that double stun looked really, really good. And then you realize,
wait,
you're right in front of the fountain at the Radiant side.
That's the downside, dude. Fighting right by the fountain with 2 cores, the Ember and Gyro are about to respawn in like 10 seconds. It's a little bit too much.
LGD, they're smoking up, they're moving in close. Now they'll see Eternal Envy. They spirit into the pit, expecting the Cloud9 was in there, maybe actually missing. He went for the Searing Chain before using Sleight of Fist. And we get Refresher Orb. It's Refresher, Aghanims, and Refresher double